What's going on, y'all? This is Greg. Greg said it. I guess I'm going to come with a Be Real edition here. True to who I am. And, you look at my work over the years, going on a couple years. We've done a couple seasons with Colorado, and we're just seeing the development of things. Of course, we talked a lot about Colorado and the progression it's made over the last couple of years with Coach Sanders, Coach Prime, Shador. Hearing a lot about Shiloh lately, and it's just part of the process of it's coming full surface of what was talked about and was projected 2 years ago. Coach Prime, of course, said that Shador would be the starting quarterback. People kind of doubted that and what he could do. They really doubted all of them. They doubted Shiloh. He had a pretty good first year. He was injured this year and had it all right this year. And Travis, of course, he exceeded what a lot of people thought. Some people, okay, they knew what he could do. So when you look at it, there's nothing really going on that's like a surprise. I mean, even the hate, the jealousy, whatever, is not a surprise. When you look at the fact that they had a lot to live up to, they had a lot of naysayers coming into this thing. And now that they're gone, of course, like I said, the goalposts will be moved. It will be a whole lot of new talking points. And honestly, still developing, like, can he coach? It's like, darn if you do, darn if you don't. When you look at Coach Prime, can he do it without his sons? Can he not do daddy ball? Okay, if you do well, see he was doing daddy ball. Oh, it's just one way or another. It's a double-edged sword. And the real thing about it all is you're making it hard on people who are really actually succeeding at what they're doing. I can't say that's for everybody who's talking or even watching this, that they're living their dream. These people, you really think you're hurting people by putting your mouth on people who are doing something you can't do, probably something you wanted to do. And you're putting your mouth on people who are actually living their dream. It's maybe your dream, would have been your dream, but they're living their dream. And that's success. It's like, how do you make that into a negative? How do you put discord and this drama around that? Who are you really hurting? When you spend your energy talking about somebody, weaknesses and flaws, yet it's not stopping them. Whether Shador goes first, third, fifth, 10th, 20th, and like, if he don't, like, are you applauding his lack of success? But yet he reached his dream. You see the dream of him becoming number one, and you're knocking that because you don't want that to happen for whatever reason. But the reality is he still makes it. He still have a chance to do everything he would have did regardless of what he picked. But that's how deceived and confused people become. Coach Prime is a college football coach at a level where many people said he couldn't, especially in the amount of time he's been coaching. He had a winning season. When people just say, oh, they'll be lucky to win one game. They're lucky to win as many games they won last year. And they doubled it. So it's like, I know it's all this entertainment stuff. We have a good time. But like when I do my inspiration motivation on Sundays, make sure y'all check that out. Like, share, subscribe. We really get more into this because it's like, at some point we got to have a reality check. What's really good? You knocking these guys, are you really, who you hurting? You putting your time and energy into talking about them, one. Like, we all talking about them, right? But so much energy, so much hope to see somebody fall short of their goals. But yet you hope to reach your goals. You want people to support you in your goals, if you have any. Because it's kind of hard to see if you actually have goals when you got so much time. One, to be looking at somebody else, two, to be hating on somebody else. Because usually successful people understand what it takes to be successful. They understand the struggle. They understand it's not easy being disciplined for year after year, day after day, month after month. It's not easy to get to that point where you even have opportunity. In that case, everybody would be there, but they're not. They're not. A lot of people want to go to NFL and they don't. And here it is, people are knocking, oh, this person's not going to get drafted. They're not going to get drafted where they thought they were going to get drafted. Yet, they're going to get there. And then it's like, now you want to say, well, how long they're going to be there? How successful they are when they get there? And you see this thing just goes on and on. Meanwhile, what about your life? What about what you're doing? What are you contributing to this world? What are you doing for your family? Because your money more than likely won't touch their money at that level. Yeah. And maybe that's part of it. The endorsements that Shador would get, and even Shallow, he has potential to have the same things. And he has so many other talents and connections. And his everyday struggle, all these guys' everyday struggle, is their focus to get to their goal. They can hear what you say, but it really don't matter because they got to get there. They got to do what it takes to get there. And feel sorry for them if they hoping to depend on you to encourage them to get there. Because at the end of the day, they got to do it. They got to be the one to do it. They got to be the one to put in the work and whatever, overcome all the adversity and all of that. I guess my concern would be for everybody has something to do. Everybody, I will say everybody, most adults have bills, have responsibilities, and the time is going so fast. I talk about all the time. It's like weeks, months, years, everything going by so quick. It's like a lot of times you don't have enough time to do what you're trying to do. How do you have the time and or energy to celebrate and hope for the failure of another person? Especially somebody who ain't did nothing to you. Especially somebody who you don't know. I mean, you can hear things about a person, but does it really warrant all that? Does it really warrant you to be that kind of hateful and spiteful and jealous or whatever you know or don't know about yourself? Because it's, life, man. You got your own set of obstacles, your own life issues, family, personal, financial, health, your career, that you're going to get regardless of whether you're watching Colorado and talking about them or not. I just wonder the impact and how focused can you be when you put in so much time into that. And I guess on a spiritual or whatever level, like what seeds are you sowing? What are you attracting in your life? Wanting to see others fail like that. It's just not a good combination of things. And I know I've said something similar to this before, but it's like, it keep happening. Like, you keep saying this whole situation where I don't see it at least 2-3 times circle back. Shador's not good as what you think he is. He's not going to get drafted. He's going to be second round. It's like, why people say that when it's too much been said and proven that he's going to be a highly desired quarterback? Why do you keep saying that? Like, what are you getting? It's not true. And if it is, what are you getting from it? Like, you can get a cookie. You don't get paid to do this. Not even the little content creator money we get. What are you doing? People say, oh, y'all talk about these kids. Yeah, that's true. They are kids. And a lot of them, they're really not kids no more. They're grown. But you talking to a grown man, 80-year-old, 70-year-old man. Why are you so motivated, so turned on, so whatever, talking about somebody like that? A lot of people need to look themselves in the mirror. Perfect strangers. What do they do or they don't? What do they got to do with you? What you going to get from it? You get a token bonus for talking about the flaws of another person, like on that level. Like, it's one thing to say, yeah, yeah, I see that. And just from an analysis, but to kind of just spend all your energy day in and day out talking about a certain person. Day in and day out speaking negativity towards a certain person or people. And, you know, I even seen, like, even in some spaces where you claim that you do it on the behalf of others who have been mistreated or whatever, like victimized. Like we can say what the senators, they say they're victimized. I mean, who would say that, right? You got a million reasons why you think they're victimized, but how do you say you're defending right, but then have the energy, the bully, the vileness of the same caliber of the people you say you're fighting against or you're defending the victims from? You're the same. One side of the same coin. It's weird, man. It's a weird times we in. So-called good people. So-called people who would say their beliefs are pure, their motives are pure, but the energy and they don't see themselves. Like, it's okay for you to hate certain people, but you're against hate. It's okay for you to stand against somebody being mistreated, but you're okay with certain people being mistreated just because they don't agree with you or don't look like you. But you're against it. I talk about that with the sports. Like, you're okay with your team cheating, but you don't want to be cheated. That's some weak stuff. That's real low. To not be able to stand by the principle of do unto others what you want done to you. No matter how wrong they are, you sure really good at being wrong yourself and wishing wrong with others, but you cry like a baby when it happens to you or somebody you know or who you claim to be defending. You hypocrite. You can't stand for the truth when you don't support the truth, except when you want to stand for the truth. It's time to get real, y'all. I'm just Greg. Greg said it. Y'all like the truth? Make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment. And I'll talk to y'all soon.